and welcome to another stream. Today we're going to talk about a little coffee talk here on a beautiful Sunday. To be honest, really enjoying the recent days, and I'm getting into the whole topic of this video now. Just going to check if the framing is good. I think everything is good. A little bit down. So first of all, I hope you had an amazing weekend, everyone. I hope your day was good. I hope you had beautiful, blessed weekend days. Now for everyone, the reason or what I actually wanted to talk about is really simple in this today's topic. First of all, is the mic working? Can you hear me? Okay, mic is working. That's good. Shout out to everyone in the stream on Twitch and YouTube. I prepared some kind of, not interview, but like couple of questions I think is pretty interesting for a lot of people to know. So we're going to get into it now. In the meantime, everyone, I appreciate you. Come in, enjoy the stream. First of all, really interesting. Chirag, you seem like someone who has his life together on the outside, but has there ever been a point where you genuinely don't know who you were or what you believed in? And I really like this question, actually. Because yes, there's been, and until today, there are a lot of literally days where I just don't feel like it, you know. And it's one thing when you don't feel like it, but it's another thing when you know exactly why that thing is happening, you know. Today's topic, or like, and in general for you to know, on Sundays I literally want to go want to go into every single topic I always wanted to go into, but genuinely don't really got the time for. So basically talking about this topic now, like there's been times, especially when I'm like cheating on myself, you know, like you know you have to do this thing. Okay, no, doesn't work. Okay, you know you have to like put in that work, but you just don't do it, you know, like and in that sense, like it's like all coming back, you know, like today it might be only wait, where do I put it? Today it might be only, here's better. My bad, guys, my bad. Okay, today it might be only, I don't know, the work that you don't put in, but like just in general, I just realized like the lowest when I fell was always when I knew I could have done more, but I didn't. And coming back to the topic of the question, like when you work through to your potential, when you know you could have done more and you do it, like genuinely the journey itself is already a blessing without the final end goal of success or whatever. So that is that question. Shout out to MJ Neff. I appreciate you on Twitch joining as well. Now next question is like, you mentioned you pray but feel disconnected. What does that actually feel like? Who are you talking to when you pray? So a lot of people don't know it, right? I don't really talk about it like in that saying a lot, because I'm not here to preach, guys. Literally, I'm the worst to take an example for when you talk about these topics. But like just generally speaking, I think I've been through certain like challenges in my life, and every time I go through big challenges, like literally when you don't know what to do, everything, or like what helped me the most was literally God, you know, like it's no secret and it's no mystery that He's there, right? He exists, He's the creator of life. But you know, like I just realized nowadays, nowadays not everyone is like talking about it. Why does that happen always? Chat, give me a second. Yo, my bad. Okay, we're back. My bad. Like this setup is currently a little bit struggling. As you can see, we have a different, again? No way, bro. Yo, what's happening here? Okay, we good? Chat, we good? Please stay like that, okay? Yeah, so we have okay, I don't know. Wait. Yo, what is that, chat? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, that should, no, that's not working. That's working. Yo, hey, my bad, sorry. Yo, no, they can't. Wait, I don't know what it is. It's literally just a ring light, but somehow it like literally gets the attention of the camera all the time. Okay, now it's working. All right. Damn. So yeah, basically talking about the topic that someone just asked is who do I pray to? I pray to God. I believe in God. I'm not here to pray. Like I'm not here to preach. Like you can believe in whatever you want to believe in, but I just realized for myself, praying to God helped me a lot during a lot of challenges in my life. Okay, you know what? What we're gonna do is we're gonna trick the system. We're gonna do it like this. Boom. Okay, that will work. All right. So yeah, I believe in God. Genuinely saying, I'm the worst to take an example or role model from. I'm still on my journey as well. Like I still haven't figured out anything, but I just realized like me praying to God helped me through a lot of struggles. So I continue doing that. And yeah. All right. Next question. Let me hop onto it. A lot of people fake being okay. Were you faking it too during that time? What was going on behind the scenes that nobody saw? Well, that's a really good question. As you might know, guys, I'm into social media now, couple of years, and when you're in social media that long, wait. When you're in social media that long, fake it till you make it is something that you genuinely have to do. Otherwise, you would just go crazy. And I faked so much until I made it. And also on my personal side, like, for example, today, right? I don't feel like showing up. Like, I don't feel like doing this video. I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing that. But I still do it, right? Because I told you guys, I'm going to come live. So who am I to say, you know what, I'm going to like waste your time? Like, of course, I'm going to show up, because if I don't show up, who's going to show up for me? No one, right? So long-term vision, like everything that I do it and try to do it with 150%. So I fake myself in that state of like wanting to do it, you know. For example, literally today, beautiful Sunday, you know, try to like, you know, be productive, try to read the books. Currently reading How to Talk to Anyone, a really good one. Getting back to my habit of reading a book a week, which I used to do like literally for years, like literally so many years. I read a book a week, and that helped me to build everything that I'm building. And now I'm like, I woke up today. I mean, yesterday I went to bed at like 6 a.m. I don't know if anyone was in the stream from yesterday, but it was going pretty long. So I went to bed at like 6 a.m. in the morning, slept till like 10. Then I'll be honest, I just couldn't get up. Literally, I had to sleep longer. Slept another 1 or 2 hours. So I got up around 12. Then, you know, like you're super dizzy, it's super bright, so like your brain doesn't really know what's going on, because normally like I go to bed when you should have waked up, right? So my body's like super behind. I feel behind, even though like I tried my best, right? Because I worked till like 5 a.m. It's not like I was watching movies or something. So like I felt behind. I didn't feel really good, but still, you know, like I hit the gym. I had a good workout session, came home, you know, got ready for the stream, went out, and like I showed up, right? So I like forced myself to fake it that I felt good, you know. And even right now, like I wanted to prepare in real life stream. I wanted to go out. The weather now is not really good. It's about to rain. So like you improvise, right? It's like you got your plan all together. Boom, something hits. Boom, something doesn't work out. Okay, what do? You sit at home. I literally could sit at home, watch a movie, doze off, and call it a Sunday, right? I mean, that's what I used to do as well. When I had a 9 to 5, the Sundays were for me to just like, whatever, like do whatever you want, like, you know. But now I just realized if I don't do it today, I won't do it tomorrow. And tomorrow is not promised, right? Tomorrow is not promised, guys. Like, you might be in a good mood right now. You might be fired up. You might be motivated to do so. And you might even plan out everything. But tomorrow is not promised for anyone. So if you want to do something, do it today. And I realized that especially these streams, like I want to stream every single day on Twitch and YouTube, right? And I do it. I stream every single day. And it's so hard to say, you know what, I'm not going to stream. And it's also for me right now really hard to like find a topic to talk about, because literally everyone knows me also like from my streaming. I'm still streaming on TikTok, so people literally know that all I do is all day is working on my projects. I barely even speak to anyone. Today I didn't speak to anyone. Maybe someone in the gym to ask how many sets he's doing on the machine. That was the only conversation I had. So it's me and it's me only. And now I'm here to talk to, we got 3 people on Twitch, a couple of people on YouTube. So, you know, I like have an audience all of a sudden. So I have to like topics, like I need topics to talk about. And now I'm like at a stage where I do quite the opposite of what I used to do. Normally I was like, you first do something and then you talk about it. And now I'm like, you first talk about it and then you do it. Because if I don't talk about my projects, you don't know what's going on, right? So you don't know that I'm now streaming from Paris next week. You don't know that, right? So now I have to tell you before doing it. So it's a big mindset shift on my end, which I have to like slowly get more comfortable with. But I think, Chad, what are you saying? Are we doing good? I literally, sometimes I'm like a little bit shocked of myself because I talk so much. So yeah, right now I think I just have to like get a hang of talking about the certain like big important topics. So that's why I always like trying to have the chat in the stream open up to see your feedback and everything. And yeah, I'm doing well. Appreciate you, Mooney. Appreciate you, MJ. Appreciate you, Neft. Guys, for everyone on Twitch, it means the world to me if you subscribe to the channel, because when I get 40 followers on Twitch, I can monetize Twitch, and that would just give me the leverage that I need to travel more, you know, because I really realized like I got the time, but just monetization is the key ingredients for me to like do even more, you know, like talk to other people, put them onto a guest, do more challenges and everything. So I appreciate everyone on Twitch, appreciate you, of course, on YouTube as well. So yeah, getting back to the next topic, or like next little question that I prepared. What would you say to your younger version of yourself who was going through that dark moment? That's a really good question, guys. I don't know if you know, but you know, my upbringing was not the picture perfect childhood. Not even like trying to like get sympathy from you or something, but just genuinely saying like I don't really talk about it because I don't really think that has anything, like you shouldn't care. I don't really care about it. I mean, it is what it is. Can't change the past. But this topic is like I have to get a little bit back onto my like younger version of myself, the early stages of my life, and it was really hard, you know. Growing up in Germany is a blessing, 100%. I'm really blessed to be able to grow up here in that country. I'm mixed, right? So I'm half German, half Indian. I could have also grown up in India, right? So that would definitely has a big factor of my life and what I currently do. So that's one thing. Then, you know, growing up, to summarize it, to not go too deep into it, is like my mom was like mainly there, you know, be it financially, be it even like just with her time and with her emotional like connection to me. So like as a son, or like as a young man, or like even just as a young boy, you trying to like have a good father figure to look up to, right? And don't get me wrong, my mom is the most perfect, amazing human being you ever know in your life, and I ever know in my life. Not just pretty as a person, but literally the most perfect human being there is. Literally saying everything she did and she could have done, she did it. So I'm super proud and super blessed to have an amazing mom like her. Mom, I love you from the bottom of my heart. And she made up for a dad, she made up for grandparents and everything, you know, that I was like missing out, or just not like that I just didn't have, right? Like parents like split up when I was 14. So before that, like I genuinely physically had my dad, but that was just like, you know, like there was just like, don't want to talk him down, you know. I mean, he had his burdens and he had his problems to take care of, you know. So I think maybe he tried his best. So I'm not here to blame him on anything. Like literally, I take the full blame. But I just realized, you know, coming up and like growing up in that way, that certain things I didn't know how to do it because like no one could have shown me, right? Because my mom doesn't even know, because boys maybe have different, like topics and stuff. So yeah, I would just say to summarize everything, I grew up way faster. So like I said, right? Not blaming anyone. My mom is the best person. Literally, without her, I wouldn't be here. I would have been like literally somewhere, because I would literally lost my mind. So I'm super like literally God gave my mom like literally gave my mom to me to help me. She's like an angel for me, and she was the reason that I'm not like the way that I am, literally, and that I don't have any hate in myself, and that I still showed up, and that I still like continue doing what I do without literally having big like mental health issues or something, because that's what normally happens to everyone that goes through these things, So long story short, I realized that my younger self was just coping with that situation in really bad ways. A lot of people that watch my content now know me from like my early stages, right? Because in Germany, when you grew up here, when you spend a lot of time here, like family and friends, like you know yourself, like you know them, they know you. So my early stages was like, it was good. Then like around 14, when my parents split up, I like literally lost my mind. Before my mom like could have like get me and turning me like getting me back on track. I literally like did so many things that I'm not proud of, and I'm not here to talk about that now. But talking to that Chirag, who's 14 years now, like the younger version of myself, I would have told him that everything you go through has a purpose, and you can either become bitter or you can become better. So it's up to you. It's not your father. It's literally no one. You can cry yourself to sleep every single day, and literally begging to have this, that situation, maybe grandparents, maybe this, maybe that, whatever it is that just a normal child want to have, right? Because looking around in your school, oh wait, oh my God, your dad is picking you up. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my God, you're going on weekends to your grandparents, and then you just hear that stories, and you're just like what the, sorry to curse here, like I don't want to curse, so I'm not like saying it, but what am I doing here? Like literally, why am I not having that, which seems to be super normal as a kid? Why do I like don't have it, And like that anger just like builds up in yourself, and then you get mad at yourself, and you'll be like, why did God do that to me? And that way of thinking is super worse and super bad, because he did nothing. Guys, you have to understand that God is not doing anything. Like, it is just the way that your life is, There is no good without bad. So you cannot just, think that sometimes like something hits you in your life, hardships, something big is happening, then you blame God. No, guys, you can't like literally live in that way, because if you live in that way, every single bad thing that you see happening there, you think that this is God's fault. No, it's not. Right? God gave us the decision to, like I said, with 14, I took the decision to literally do bad stuff. And like God tries to help you to put you into the right path, He tried, literally, my mom tried like literally as an angel sent by God to get me on the right path, But I was just like I chose myself to go that path. And same thing what's happening right now, like some people, they chose to do that. So God is not like programming us, right? He's not putting a program on you and you just like follow the right path. No. If you want to, of course He's helping you. Don't get me wrong. God has the strongest force. There is no one bigger than the creator of life, than the creator of everything. It's only God, right? So you have to keep in mind that when someone is doing something wrong, He chose that, right? There's no good without evil. So it's a conscious decision that person is doing. So when something bad happens to you, it's not up to God, right? So don't blame Him, And like I said, I'm not even here to blame anyone. Like things happen for a reason. Like I said, just keep in mind whatever you go through in life, bitter, like literally, if I would like get tattoos, I think that's what I like literally print all over my face or like over my arm to literally see that, is like bitter or better. Literally, whatever happens, okay? Take a step back and say, okay, you know what? I can like affected me. I can be like, you know what? It happens, something really bad. I'm becoming bitter now, you know? I let that hate like fill my heart. Or you can say, you know what? Something bad happens. Yeah, looking at it, it might be really bad, you know? Like no doubts in that. But I use that energy, which you get, right? You get it. You know exactly the energy that I'm talking about. And you try to use it to become better. And that's what I'm saying. Like I try to use that energy that I got from my childhood to say, you know what? When I have a family, I'll be the best father that my children can possibly get. That's my energy now. That's how I like use that what I got as a child and put that out, you know? So it's like literally just processing these emotions, and that's what I realized during that journey. So I don't know if someone went through something similar or can relate to it, but I just realized that. So if God gave you 5 minutes right now, what would you ask him? Well, that's a really deep question. I would ask God to, I would beg God to give me more wisdom, you know, more wisdom and more love. Literally, I believe love is the strongest force in the universe, and if everyone would be loving, if everyone just do that one thing, you know, loving the next person as much as they love themselves, you know, wouldn't do something to someone else that they wouldn't do to themselves, then I believe, you know, that the world would be the perfect place, would be like paradise. So that's what I would beg him, literally, to have more love as a person. I believe that you attract, like attracts like, so what you give out into the world, you receive. So when all you do is give out love, right? How can you not get love back, right? That's like smiling at every person. Of course, some people that have, you know, personal issues and stuff, so it's not always getting a smile back, but like long-term vision, that person that you smiled to and that day, and he maybe even like had a really worse day, he will never forget you, right? So you're still affecting that person. So when everyone is giving out love, literally, guys, you can change someone else's life. And I literally cope currently with a lot of personal issues, and I just realized, Chirag, like smile more, you know, like you have an amazing life, you know, people out there, like smile at them, you know, give them a compliment. It's free. Like you don't have just, like my big goal is to build a school in India, right? But until that, I can still spread positivity. I still can like spread kindness and stuff like that. So that's what I would like ask God if I had 5 minutes with him, to bless me with more love and bless me with more patience, and also with more wisdom to like, yeah, just to become the best version of myself. Oh, guys, can you hear it? I think someone, wait, who play right now in the World Cup? I don't even know. So you can say it's literally a coffee talk. Everyone, every time you drink coffee, so the teeth are not getting stained, you know? Okay, so next question. Who are you without the followers, the brand, the content? Like if tomorrow everything, if tomorrow everything was gone, who is Chirag Kohli? That is a really good question. I mean, as you might know right now, wait, my phone is there, okay, I can't show you. I got 155,000 on TikTok, and like today I literally reached 73,000 on Instagram. So shout out to everyone on Instagram. I appreciate you for like being part of my journey. If everything would be gone tomorrow, literally I would be like, I mean, damn, okay. As you might know, everything also now with the next project that I currently work on, my own eyewear brand, is based on the fact that I have followers. So when I wouldn't have followers tomorrow, when I wouldn't have what I currently built up the last 4 years, I had to rearrange and do a new marketing strategy, but I think that was not the topic and the question. So what would change on my personal side? Who would Chirag Kohli be? And I'll be honest, I would still be the same person. I would still show up. I would still continue documenting my life. I would still do the short movies that I do. I would still follow my path of acting, of modeling, of having my own brand, of being really interested about fashion, about acting, film, videography, photography. So everything that I still currently do with a big audience, I would still do the same with no audience. And that's the reason that I am doing and living that life, because that's how I started, right? There was no, like, my goal was never to have hundreds of thousands of followers. Never. That was never the goal. The only goal that I had was, I knew, okay, I want to create videos and I want to upload them. Like, I just want to give it out into the world to inspire people, right? I don't care if I inspire one person or 100,000 people. And then, of course, like, when you're passionate about your work, and that's why I tell everyone, everyone tells you to not do it, but I tell you guys, do it. Follow your passion. I'll be honest, when you follow your passion, you literally show up on a Sunday at 9:17 p.m. because you love it. And guess what? I'm not getting paid for that stream. I give you my time, that's it. And you give me your time, right? And the reason that I do it is because I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about creating. I'm passionate about sharing my story with you, so you can learn, you get inspired. So I would say Chirag with no followers would be still Chirag. Maybe even a better version, right? Like, maybe even more intense, right? Maybe even more hardworking, because right now I'm really blessed with having a community like you that literally give me so many compliments, and I appreciate you all. Literally, I appreciate you all, but I have to make sure that my ego is getting not too high. I just have to make sure that right now what I'm doing here is like super nice and super beautiful. What all it took me to get here was hard work, and not the hard work from a week ago, but I said it in the last live stream, the hard work from 1 year ago. So with that same mindset, I still want to work. I'm still a student of life. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about religion. I don't know nothing about social media. I have that mindset of staying a student of life. Yes, I did my experience. Yes, I have certain, like milestones that I reached for myself. But long story, I'm still in the beginning. I'm still here to learn. I'm still here to just share my journey with you, like, so you can learn as well. Like I said, I'm not at the end level, but I think I'm like at level 2. So someone at level 1 can maybe take something out of the stream, maybe learn something out of it. So that's how I look at my journey and at my path that I'm currently on. So that's the reason, that's the reason that I talk so much. That's the reason that I show up so much, because I know that there's someone out there that maybe like literally asks himself that question, and I can give him an answer. So that's the answer to that topic. Then another one is, what scares you more, failing publicly or succeeding and still feeling empty? What scares you more, failing publicly or succeeding and still feeling empty? I'll be honest, guys, what I realized, like, literally the journey is the goal. Like, looking up my dream life in like 3 years, I'm going to pull up to my office, have my team working on my brand. We have more products. We have new campaigns that we work on. My whole family's retired. I got the summer house. I got a nice car. My whole family got nice cars. My whole family's good off, literally enjoying the time, maybe traveling to every single country I always wanted to go with my family. And this is the end goal, right? The end goal is literally to have everything for my family. I said it now to have a nice car, but I generally don't care about it. Like, it's all just comes and goes. It's a materialistic things. But for my family, for them to have the time to do whatever they always wanted to do, that's like the main goal. So I would say when I had all of that, and when I would like publicly succeed, I think I wouldn't feel empty, because I just realized that when you do it not for yourself, right? I would feel empty when I would publicly succeed in reaching, let's say, a certain amount of money to make, right? Because then you make it and you realize, okay, it's not giving, like, literally it doesn't give you anything. You're not getting more happy, you don't get this, you don't get that. So that's one thing. But what I then realized as well is that when you have that goal that is bigger than yourself, that is where you you just get fired up while working, because you think about that goal. What's when you reach that goal, And then when you reach it and you see every single day your family's not working, your family's enjoying their life, then every single day is like a win. So every single day you get fired up again to do even more, It's like it doesn't stop there. Once I reach that goal, we go even bigger and bigger and bigger and create an empire. So that's like the end goal. And I think with that in your mind, literally you will never feel empty because it's like bigger than yourself, the whole goal itself. So yeah. And next question is, did your parents ever truly understand what you do? That's a really, really good question. I mean, my mom always supported me. A lot of people get it wrong. Like, I was just blessed to grow up with her, in one house, so to say. I actually, like, a couple years ago moved out, to when I had my marketing agency, to have my own like, even still in Germany, have my own apartment. And then when I like moved the country, like really young ages, of course, then I don't even stay at home anymore. But she just like, she was a little bit confused, my mom, because it's like not the ordinary way, that a child in Germany is like pursuing a career. So it's like mainly you go to college, then you go to university, then you get a job and you get a 9 to 5, that's it. And then you climb the career ladder. But I like dropped out of college, as you might know, created my own company with 17, which was a marketing agency, scaled that up to a high point, had literally business partners and business clients that were triple my age. So that was a really big win for me. And that changed my personality as well. But from there on, when I like stopped everything, I get like literally just invested everything I got to travel the world, to model, to do acting and all of that. It was hard to understand because short term it doesn't really make so much sense to do it because the marketing agency was something that actually paid good. But long term vision, my mom just realized that that's my passion, right? Like literally before doing any of that professionally to get paid, I did it all just for the sake of doing it, to inspire people. I said it once, I'm going to say it again. I'm here to inspire. That's it. I'm here to inspire. You can take something good out of every stream, you can something bad out of every stream, but you can at least take something out of it. And that's why I'm like pushing every single day. So that's I think the question to the answer, if that makes sense for you. So yeah, it was hard to understand, but like after a while, I think after a parents, just in general, like after they see you working hard, after they see you like literally giving you all and loving the process, I think they will support you. You just have to like show them that it makes sense, right? Like if you just do it for the sake of doing it, and you literally like your parents have to pay your bills, then I would like think twice about what you're currently doing is a good time investment, or at least get a job, while you're like doing it. I would always say pay your own bills. That's the most important, and from there on you just like stack up on it. I think whatever passion you got, you can turn it into a profession. You can monetize everything in your life. You just have to like literally become a master of it and literally become obsessed with your goals. And I think that's the key ingredients. Be honest, do you ever feel lonely even when you're surrounded by people? Well, I would say there's like two answers to that. Sometimes you feel lonely and sometimes you are alone, right? And like it said in the question, like you can feel lonely when you're surrounded with people. And I mean, yeah, like I thought about it today. I literally like force myself to be alone because I just realized that the things that I currently work on is really hard to share with people that don't really like understand what you're doing, So I'm not sharing that ever with people that will not understand what you're doing, because all they have to say is like, you shouldn't have done that, or it doesn't make sense, or return on investment is this, because they genuinely don't know anything about the topic. So long story short, I do feel super alone. Yeah, I do feel super lonely. I feel both. I feel alone and I feel lonely. And lonely, like the feeling of like feeling lonely, I would say is not a bad feeling, but we are social creatures, so you have to make sure that we as human beings, we have to connect, we have to spend time with other human beings, because that will literally lift up our energy and our mood. So I'm like slowly like forcing myself literally to spend time with people, but I still couldn't have like put it into practice, to be honest. Like the last week, I barely spoke to anyone. But slowly getting back, I think, especially when I'm back in Paris, I will socialize more, because I just like feel really connected over there. I feel really, really like super open up over there. It's not about the country, it's not about Paris itself. It's just about when I'm there, I just create so much, right? Like I'm on the streets every single day, like creating short movies, acting, modeling, streaming, this and that. So like for me, Paris is like literally my creativity flows like over the top. Right now in Germany, I would say I'm like really careful of who I meet and who I spend time with, because guys, when you want to be on top, you have to cut off every single person and invest the time in yourself. And when you realize, okay, that right now you need someone to talk to, you consciously decide to talk to people that lift you up, right? Because imagine you don't talk to anyone and all of a sudden you talk to someone and he's like, bro, are you like even sure about the streaming thing that you currently started on? I'm like, bro, I literally like give it my all, and now I'm like talking to you and you talk me down. You know what I mean? So it's like every single thought, every single like word is influencing you. I mean, of course, you're not the sponge, right? Not everyone can like just press you and you stay away. But like, it's so cool when you talk to someone. He's like, bro, I love your streams, like, or like whatever you work on. They're like, everyone knows that person. Everyone knows that person. You talk to him, and he's like just lifting up your mood, inspiring you to do more and not stay the same. To do more, and this is the key ingredients, not just in friendships, but also in relationships. When you have someone that is inspiring you to become the best version of yourself, then this is everything you need in life. Because with that person, with that energy, with that mentality, you can do everything. And that's what I want to give out. And I think that's a good way to like slowly enter stream. Like when you have that person, you can conquer everything, And it might be a relationship. It might be like your girlfriend. I mean, for me, I can't really talk about it because, there's nothing. But maybe for you, you got your girlfriend, who got your back. Maybe it's a parent, maybe it's your mom. Like for me, that's my case, right? Like my mom is like always there when I need her, like I want to go through everything alone, so like I don't reach out to my mom when I go through something, but I know like sometimes I just hit my lowest low and I know my mom is there, right? I know that she got my back when the whole world turns against me. So that energy, I love my mom, and that's why I appreciate my mom so much, and that's why like she's an agent for me. Like she literally is an angel, and that's what I like look up my mom as, in what type of person she is, and that's the reason that I like can continue doing what I do, right? And I would just highly recommend everyone, you don't need a lot of people, like who cares, right? If you have 100 friends, if you have 2,000 friends, like I can count down my friends on one hand, and when I call them, they're there. So that's what I truly like, what truly matters to me, to have someone who got your back and who's there when you're like at your lowest low, when nothing is succeeding. Because when you succeed, you get a lot of friends, but when you fail, barely anyone will pick up the phone. So you can do the math for yourself, how fast people change just because of your public success. And that's why all of that doesn't matter anything for me. Yes, I'm grateful for 3 viewers right now on Twitch, but I know that, long story short, success comes and success goes. But what truly matters is the person you are. And that's why friends, you cannot buy friends. You cannot buy relationships. You can't. And if you do, it will break. So I'm grateful for everyone in my life. I'm grateful for everyone that I will meet in future, and I'm grateful for God, because in the end, without him, I wouldn't be here. So I appreciate everyone joining the coffee talk on a Sunday. Finished cold espresso. And now we are streaming on Instagram and TikTok, guys. So for everyone in the chat, I'm streaming every single day on Twitch and YouTube. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Always make sure to pray, stay humble, stay grounded, and put God first in everything you do, because guess what? Everything else will be added into your life, because when He sees you working hard, staying grounded, staying faithful, He will bless your ways. And yeah, I love you all. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next live stream, guys. Thank you all for watching. Chirag, Kohli, out. Oh, everyone on YouTube, when you see this video, can you like give it a like, thumbs up under the video? That would mean the world to me. And in the meantime, everyone on Twitch, make sure to subscribe, and I see you in the next stream. Love you all, guys. Chirag, Kohli, out.